What's up, Hammerheads? Welcome back to the channel. We're in the garage again. We had a failure on the car the other day. I was sitting on the street parked, ready to go into work, and my car started pouring steam out from under the hood like crazy. I was very afraid. I thought my head gasket blew out, but luckily it was just a coolant line. So let's look at that and I'll show you what happened. So right here, this line right here comes down, goes right back, and it goes right back there, see? Right there. I already took that clamp off right there, but it goes there, and then it's a soft line that goes to the back of the head, right back there. And there's nothing wrong with that soft line bit right there, so we're gonna leave that. We're gonna replace this hard plastic bit from right there to right here. So we went on, and you know what? We're probably gonna replace this guy while we're at it. We went on good old Amazon the other day, and we ordered some lines. And this is the new one right here. Sorry, my video guy sucks. This is the new one. Oh, where'd my old one go? Oh, it's in there, duh. It's over there, stupid. But yeah, so this is the new one, and it wasn't quite the right shape, if I'm being honest. And as you can see, I have a heat gun here. I took my heat gun and I heated this line up very slowly, very gently, very carefully. And I was able to bend it into a shape that's going to work. It was in this manila folder right here that's under my shirts. So it was bent in half and it was all bent up. Thanks, Amazon, you guys suck. But got it bent into shape and it's gonna work now. So that's the one line. And the other line is somewhere. There it is. Here's the other one. This one actually looks like it's gonna be the right bend, the right length, everything. Didn't even unpackage it really yet. But that's the deal. I got some various tools. To take those little clamps off, I got a pair of vice grips somewhere around here. Yeah, I'll find them. I'll show you. But we're gonna need a hook pick. That's gonna be our friend. And we're gonna need a little pair of vice grips. So let me put you guys on the tripod and we'll get started. Real quick before we get started. These are the little vice grips I was talking about. Focus, baby. There we go. And as you can see, if you have a little pair of vice grips, you can put them on these clamps and lock them down, and it'll hold it open rather than having to use like slip joint pliers or needle nose or something like that. This seems to work the best. Little pair of vice grips, lock them into place, and the clamp will stay in the pliers securely. So here's that hook pick I was talking about. And right in the top of this clamp right here, you're gonna put this little pick and gently pry that little metal ring up. And then this will pull right off, real easy. We're gonna leave that secure for right now. We're gonna undo this back one. Like I said, I used my vice grips, clamped that clamp, I pulled the clamp off. I already had this apart once. So coolant's gonna start coming out of that line. So jam it up somewhere a little bit higher so the coolant doesn't come out. And then you can release this side, and there's your line out. So, new line should be super simple. This guy just slides in there, put the clamp on it, done. I'm gonna take my clamp in the vice grips and I'm going to feed it on this line. That way it's already on there and ready to go when I need it. And like I said, I can leave the vice grips on there. Just working on there a little bit and that'll be good to go. So now we can start feeding this line into position. Hopefully you guys got a good angle. I think you're all right. So I'm gonna click this front part on first and then push this back part together until it slides in the whole way. Get your clamp lined up where you want it and release your vice grips. Then that soft line can go in the clip down there, and that's all in. Everything's secure. Push your tab down and the back line is done. So now onto the front line. We're gonna have to take this cowl off. I don't know if you guys can see me. Maybe there you can see. This whole cowl has to come out to do the front line. So let me grab some tools and we'll do that. All right guys, so I don't have any Torx bits down here in the garage right now. Come on, camera. I'm working with a new phone, guys. I don't know if I really love the focus on this thing. Alright, anyways. This is just an Allen wrench, daily whopper. Jeez, the focus is rough. But an Allen wrench will fit in a Torx bolt, boop, right down there. Just find whatever one fits in there. If you don't have your Torx screwdrivers handy and you got some Allen wrenches handy, they'll work just fine. So I'm gonna pull these 4 out across the top here, and then this piece will lift out. So all 4 of those out, and this just lifts up, it sits out of the way. We put our fasteners right in there. Now, this line goes right down here to here. Can you guys see all that? We're gonna turn you a little bit. There you go, you can see good now. So, we are going to, before we pull the old line off, let's get this new line. Let's take a look and see if we think it's gonna fit nice. And it is, it's gonna fit really good. That's perfect. So, let's get our hook pick. Actually, we're not really using a hooked one. This is kind of a straight one. But any kind of pick, a hook pick, a scratch awl, anything like that will work. Pull these 2 metal tabs up and simply pull on the line. And it'll pop right loose. So this thing down here is being a little bit stubborn. This stuff's been on here for quite a while, so we're just going to be gentle and work it and try not to break anything. Come on now. Maybe we need a little pair of pliers. So anytime anything's stuck like that, I'll try to twist it a little bit. If we can get it to twist, it'll free up. There we go. Just twisting a little bit. Just kind of work it. Be gentle. Don't break nothing. You're working with plastic. You break this, you're gonna have a bad day, as I like to say. So it is free, but it's fighting us. So, like I said, we're gonna be patient. We're gonna work it back and forth. We're not gonna break the plastic tab off of our radiator because that would be a really bad day. This whole radiator is basically made out of plastic, and if we break it, we're gonna be real angry. But man, this thing is fighting me, guys. What the heck? It'll go to a certain point and then it just doesn't want to go anymore. Huh. The top side pulled right loose, no problem. I really don't want to break my radiator. You know, something's holding that up. I'm gonna have to look at it some more. Okay guys, so I got it to pop loose. I just had to work at it. It was just stuck. It's, like I said, it's been on there for a very long time. As soon as I pulled that line off, radiator fluid started coming out of the top of the rad. So I put my finger over it. We're gonna work quick and slide this one on. So, push that right on. Push your tab down. Should be on too. Sometimes you can leave the tab down and just push it on and it'll click right in. That should be on. Alright, so that project, guys, should be done. Alright, sorry the light is like blowing the camera out. Alright, but, yep. Front line done, back line done, all good. Clamps on, make sure you got all your clamps on, make sure you got all your clips in position really well, and this project's kicked. This is a common failure point on these cars. for some reason those lines, those couplings like to go, and they'll freak you out and you'll think your car's blowing up, but it's just a radiator line. Come loose. Like I said, those are just like high pressure overflow lines. That's all those are. So as you can see, our fluid's a little bit low from this thing pissing it out. So we're gonna have to get some fluid. Make sure you get appropriate fluid for your car, whatever car you're working on, buy the proper fluid for it. The auto parts stores will say, oh, we sell this universal fluid. Don't believe them. Buy the proper fluid for your car. So let's put the front cowl piece back on and we're done. Hopefully the stabilization on this camera is pretty decent. Supposedly it is. This front cowl piece just tabs back in there. Make sure it's seated down properly. Get your improper tool back out. Screw this in. Nice quick video. The lines were $65, guys. Both lines were 65 bucks. So if you're gonna do one, do them both. And then they're both done. You don't have to worry about it. And these are actually OE good lines. I mean, they say they have an Audi logo and made in Germany right on the side of them. So it's not like they're cheap Chinese garbage lines. And I got both of them for 65 bucks. So we are done. Grab all your tools, grab your old line. Put our engine cover back on, because this engine is super ugly. It. I really hate engine covers, but this engine is incredibly ugly. So we put the cover on. But besides from topping off that fluid, we're all done, guys. So quickly before I let you go and we do the outro like we always do, I'll flex on you a little bit. We got some carbon fiber bits recently. So we got, and it's not just a lick 'em stick 'em cap, it's the whole mirror piece. As you can see inside, that whole mirror piece. That was terrifying putting those on, so I didn't video it because you guys don't need to hear me cuss. So we got that, and just yesterday, carbon ducktail spoiler came in. And that thing is super sick. We're gonna do a little subtle roof spoiler right up here. We're gonna do some carbon fiber side skirts, carbon fiber front lip. We're gonna fall down the rabbit hole and carbon fiber all the things. But I love the way these ducktail spoilers look on these cars. They're super sick. The car's filthy. We're going into winter and I live in Pennsylvania, so don't hate on it. One more thing, the other day, I don't have a muffler tip on there yet, but I chopped my rear muffler out and welded up a little muffler delete. Got that in there the other day. I think the camera's dirty. Hang on. Watch out. Oh, that's gooder. Yeah. So, got that welded up. Also, off camera, I am not a welder. I can make metal stick together. I used vibrant stainless steel and a couple of hangers that I got from a company called Nefarious. You can see the coupler down there. And honestly, like I said, I gotta get a tip. I think I'm doing a carbon fiber exhaust tip too, because why not? But it really made hardly a difference in the sound of the car, which was disappointing. But you know, that just means we gotta chop another muffler out. But that spoiler is super sick. So we're done. Super quick, easy video. Hopefully if you have one of these Audis that have these lines that fail, this video will help you out. It's very, very simple. It's not intimidating at all. Anybody with basic hand tools can do this stuff. And I stress that all the time. I tell you guys, don't take your car to the dealership. Fix it yourself. You can do it. It's easy. So just watch my video and learn how. So like I always say, like, comment, subscribe. Please stay tuned for more. And we'll see you in the next one.